What's up, cool kids? FD White back with another episode. Welcome to the channel. So Bitcoin right now. So the end of last week we did get above that 200-day moving average. Right now we're right below it, coming in at 83,577. So that's one of the first things that I'm looking at for Bitcoin equities. So this is what I'm looking at. Let's just break it down. This is what I'm looking at. Let's go over here. I'm sorry. So what I'm looking at right now is I want to see how the stock market opens. The stock market and crypto have been heavily correlated over these past few weeks. So this is one of my plays or the ways that I look to see how crypto is going to react. It seems like the Nasdaq and the S&P have been leading the way when it comes to the direction of the risk on assets. And right now, Bitcoin crypto is a risk on asset. We just have to face the facts right now. So futures do look like they are going to open a tad bit red to flat. So we'll see if anything happens. We do have the FOMC meeting this week. I want to say Thursday, possibly around 2 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to keep our eyes out and ears out open for that. Any type of dialogue or monologue from Jerome Powell stating that there will be about 2 to 3 rate cuts. Really, the market wants 3 rate cuts. I think that's what's priced in right now. So they want 3 rate cuts. Anything below that, anything signal or he signals anything below that, I think there's going to be a little bit more turmoil. And of course, we got Trump always bringing these tariffs up and saying different things about these countries and whatnot. So we just have to be very diligent in making sure that we are paying attention to the news. Sometimes fundamentals outweigh technicals. Technicals are always going to be, my number one priority. I think technicals are like 70% of it, and then fundamentals are 30. Some people may disagree with me, but I really take technicals way, way, way ahead of fundamentals. But right now, this is a fundamentally based market, macro based market. So little things, little announcements, different changes in the macro economy can shift the market in a tremendous way. So what I'm looking at right now for Bitcoin, I'm on the daily. Let's actually just use a little bit of price action. Let's turn off my 3D trend. We're going to talk about that, talk about bear market, how to tell if we're in a bear market. I might make that video a little bit later. But like I said, right now, let's actually go into the hourly. You can see a little bit better. Right now, we are a little bit under this red line here. This is the 200-day moving average, and that's coming in at about 84,100. So right now we're about $500 to $600 below there. We do have this trend line that we lost, so we're below there too. So we have 2 levels of confluence coming in. Then we have my favorite moving average, the 20-day modified moving average, coming up about 85,300 as well. So we got a lot of resistance above us. Like I said, I want to see how the stock market opens. I want to see what Bitcoin is going to do this week. We have to when it comes to trading right now, you have to be quick. I was looking at talking to Crypto Face on X, and he was saying this is scalper season. I agree. I definitely agree. You can make a lot of money because the volatility is there. When we do get a direction, we get a nice direction for a short time, and then the market or the direction may change. So you have to pay yourself early. You have to get in there and get out, and you cannot hold these positions too long. Right now for Bitcoin, we want to see us get back above this 92K area. Once we can get back in here and then, get back into this huge range from 92 to 106, now we're flipped bullish. Now where everybody should be bullish again. Now that would be the time to start to accumulate the more riskier altcoins. So that's just my strategy right now. I'm trading. Of course, I'm trading. I'll trade some of these short-term moves for some of these coins. But for the most part, until Bitcoin reaches or reclaims that 92K, 93K area, I'm not going super heavy on altcoins. I don't know what the overall market is going to be like or is going to do until that happens. That will be the determining factor for me when it comes to Bitcoin and getting very bullish. I'm always bullish. I mean, not always bullish, but I'm bullish right now because we're still holding above the 2021 all-time high. That was my line in the sand to say if we're a bull or bear, we are above that. But I want to get back in that 90K, 92K area, back in that huge range that we were in here. And then that will, determine how heavy I go into altcoins. I don't care if I miss the bottom. I don't care if I miss a few X's. My risk to reward needs to be high right now because I don't want to lose money. That's the key, losing money. I don't want to lose any money right now. So altcoins are doing okay. Bitcoin dominance. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is still hovering around that not 61% area. I got all these drawings. Let me turn this off. So Bitcoin dominance is as long as this is above 60 and Bitcoin is really not moving, altcoins are not going to be too too bullish. A lot of these altcoins are down 60, 70, 80, 90%, like we keep saying. So we're going to continue to watch Bitcoin dominance as well. We want to see Bitcoin dominance possibly have one more rise, one more shoot up to this area, possibly around 63 to 65%, while Bitcoin gets back into that range, possibly breaking out of that 106K area, and then roll over. And we want to start rolling over, getting down. We have this upper sloping trend line coming in at 60%. Then we have some coming in a little bit under there, but we want to start getting under some of these lines here. Let's go to the weekly. And this is getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but we really want to see Bitcoin Bitcoin dominance get. I don't know if this is going to happen because this cycle has been very different, but we want to see Bitcoin dominance start to get below that 50% area. You know, anything under there, I think this is altcoin season. If we get an altcoin season, anything in below 50s, high, in the 40s, this is altcoin season. So I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. I'm looking towards possibly mid to late summer, going into Q3, Q4. I think right now will be a good time if we can hold above that all-time high of 2021 to accumulate. If we lose that, then, I think altcoins are going to lose another 50, 60, 70%. So it's a tough time in the market right now. This has been a tough cycle to trade. I'm not going to lie, a tough cycle to navigate. Even if you're just investing, it's just been a tough cycle. A lot of these coins haven't moved. So just make sure you guys are diligent. Make sure you guys are aware of what's going on, and just make sure you guys are just staying locked in, paying attention to what's going on. I do have the Telegram group, the Cool Kids Alpha group. Make sure you guys go in the pin comment and join the Telegram. We're going to be trading heavy. We're going to be putting some trade ideas in there. We're going to be making a lot more trading content as the market is doing this, because this is a trader's market. If you can trade, you can make some money. You can definitely make a lot of money if you're trading in this environment. So we're going to start doing that a little bit heavier. We had a great gold trade last week. We had an Ondo trade we did. We also got into some equity trades, some futures equity trades. We lost a couple, but that gold trade was a very good trade. We talked about overall Xing in the community. So we'll be looking at that, and I'm looking to see what Bitcoin does right here, because I do want to get my first trade on my challenge, my 100K to $1 million challenge via breakout prop firm. So if you guys want to join along in some type of challenge on the prop firm, if you know what a prop firm is, you pass an evaluation, they give you the money, and you trade with it. Of course, you have daily drawdowns and account drawdowns that you can't breach, but for the most part, this is the way that you can trade with a lot of money if you don't have a lot of money, and not use a whole bunch of leverage. You know what I mean? You can still trade the right way. Just risk management is the key. So this is FD White. Appreciate everybody for watching, all the cool kids out there. You guys have a good Monday. Trade safe, and I'll talk to you in a minute.